jump on the QEW Niagara. We are going to meet Justin. If you remember, I'm going to meet Justin because he has our Auto World Silver Screen Machines Ecto-1 that I paid $125 for. Well, really, I paid $25 out of pocket because I sold, as soon as I got that, I don't need two Ecto-1s, right? So I sold my Ertl for $100 and put that towards this, bringing my cost down to $25 for this. So that's how you get expensive stuff sometimes, guys. If you can't afford it, you put the work in, hunt it down, and then even if you don't have the money right on you for a good deal, you make some moves, you sell something, you do whatever you got to do to make it work. Where there's a will, there's a way, I always say. So we're just gonna jump on the highway and get this done. While we're on the way, pre-orders opened up. Thank you to my friend Dale, by the way, if he's watching, for letting me know. Pre-orders opened up for this guy today, guys. I think it's a lock. I think it's gonna be a hot one, because it's got like a cross hobby type of thing, cross interest. You're gonna have movie car guys that want it, because they haven't done that truck in 118 yet. It's the first. And you're gonna have JDM guys that want it. Guys that like the Hilux, Toyota, stuff like that. So I think it's gonna be a hot one. And they only made 2,500 of it. It wasn't cheap getting it to Canada. Like over $3 I think I'm paying. But I defer, you don't gotta pay till later. Like there was two choices. If you join the club, you get to defer the payment. It doesn't cost anything to become a member and register. If you're not registered, they want your money today. So what I did was I registered, just because I've had bad luck with pre-orders in the past. I don't usually do pre-orders, to be honest with you. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked about that, guys. Only 2,500 of them as well. So even if they do more runs of them, you still have one from the first run as well, which is cool. But really looking forward to that one. Like I said, that appeals to movie car guys and it appeals to JDM lovers. So that one will be a hot one. Another 15 clicks to go, guys, and we will be with Justin. Have to get over because we were almost in a turning lane there. Actually, no, we could have went straight through. I want to be in the slow lane, guys, so I'm not plugging up traffic, because I know I hate assholes that get in the quicker lanes. So I'm driving slow. I stay in the slow lane because I'm not an asshole. One of my worst pet peeves, man, the highway will be flowing really nice, and then you'll get up to a part, everything's backed up, and it'll be some joker in an SUV doing 80 in the fast lane, just without a care in the world, you know what I mean? They don't care that they're doing it. Wild. Oh, speaking of wild, guys, you know how I told you that ever since COVID, there's something weird going on with certain humans, like it's almost like they're in a trance? I seen a post in a local Hamilton group that I could not make up in the world. I thought the person was trolling at first, but they weren't. See the picture here? When I worked downtown, that little green box was probably 50 yards from my work. So when I was taking the bus years ago, I used to walk past that every day. In order to run over that, she would have had to jump over curbs and drive around those, you know, those posts that stick up out of the ground. She would have had to drive around those posts, so she knew what she was doing. So she climbs a curb, drives around the post, drives down the sidewalk, causes extensive damage to her car, hitting the little thing that was there, transformer or whatever. Then she goes onto a local Facebook group, posts it, because she wants compensation from the city because that thing was embedded in the road, she was calling it. and it shouldn't have been embedded in the road. Lady, you were driving down the fucking sidewalk. Pardon my language, guys, but I could not like, my mind was blown. You know what I mean? Wow. Woo-wee, we got it, guys. And he gave me a huge cardboard cutout of Batman that I will probably, if we had room for it, I would say I'll let Glenn have it, but I don't know that we have room for it. So that might go to Batman Bill, or I don't know. If we have room, I'll let Glenn have it. He gave me, when he messaged me, he said he goes, do you want a computer program that has thousands of games on it? And I said, sure. And I figured he was going to ship me over a file. And he actually hands me a box and he says it's in there. And it's actually like a Raspberry Pi he gave me. Like, I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting a program. But I think that they're all on this, and I'm going to give him back this drive, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure. He just handed it to me. Even classic cheat codes book. Wow. That is cool. Wow. So yeah, that was a nice surprise. It was good to see him. And I apologize to Justin because if I was crabby to him in the last couple years when I was stoned out of my mind. But look at that, guys. And you know why these are so hard to get? I always said, why is the car from National Lampoon's, this guy, so hard to get? And then I said, I bet you it's numbered or something, right? Limited edition. And sure enough, this one here, same thing. Numbered on the bottom, guys. This one is number 738. 125, guys. Guys, that's sealed, guys. This has never been opened. This is sealed. Wow. The seller said there was some weight on top of the box. Maybe that's why he let it go for 125, but it's not creased. It's just a little bit, I can fix that. But this is sealed, guys. It's never been opened. That's gonna change today. Let's get out of here. Time to blow this pop stand. I'm always nervous taking my car on the highway now until it's all fixed up, guys. I'm scared my hood's gonna pop, or like it feels like it's latched really good. I can reef on it, stuff like that. But you just get nervous when the car's in this shape. I wouldn't want the MTO pulling me over. I got all the parts to fix her up. I just gotta wait for my friend to have a little bit of spare time. He's helping me for free, so I mean, it's not like I can bitch at the guy, right? In fact, it's awesome that he's doing it because all of his customers are paying customers and he's helping me for free. So I told him if he ever needs anything, don't hesitate. Okay, I'm just pulling in, guys, to put in the GPS and then we're on the road. Okay, guys, 24 kilometers and we are back home cracking this thing. So special thank you to my friend Justin. He, like Dave, he's like my partner in crime. He lives in Niagara. If he lived where I live, you'd see a lot more of him. I've known Justin for a few years, and he is a great guy, heart of gold. We've driven out of town before to pick up deals for each other. Yeah. Sometimes this is, okay, so I'll explain it, guys. When I say that sometimes it's better to make a friend than money off something. So if I have something out of town, whether it's in Toronto, Niagara, whatever, chances are I have a connection that can pick it up for me. Guys that I help out, you know what I mean? That's how we do it. We don't try to make money off one another. We help each other out. And Justin finds stuff in Niagara Falls that either does not come to Hamilton or comes to Hamilton later on, or we don't get enough of it. I was very proud of him, because for a very long time he was trying to hunt and do what I did with the Hot Wheels stuff, because he said it looked fun what I was doing and stuff, and he was trying to get a chase for a very long time. I was helping him out, coaching him, telling him to clock the store, blah blah blah. He found his first chase, guys, and then he never turned back. Like, I created a monster in that guy with hunting. Like, those Hot Wheels, those premium car culture chases, he found 7 of those at once. That's why I say they're not super rare, guys. He gave me one of them, actually, but he found the 7 of the Studebaker rat rod truck, the cool one. He found 7 of those in chase form. So it just goes to show you they're not as rare as, people think. Super excited about this Ecto, though, guys, because it might not be the Hot Wheels Elite, but it's numbered and limited. That's why you don't see many of them around. That's part of what fetches the money. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That Jeep is on the brakes. Uh-oh, he's on you, bud. That Jeep, that OPP, guys, is on that blue Jeep. I'll just let him go ahead. OPP's got jurisdiction almost anywhere, so. And I think they have more power than the city cops. At this point, if I got pulled over, because I'm literally in the process of fixing it, I would just show all my receipts that are dated like this week. And just, come on, man, I'm on it, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's not that I don't want to fix it, I gotta wait till my friend has a bit of time. Because he has a life. Up there now, so I'm not too worried. Beautiful day out today, guys, but it's cool out there. It's got a cool wind. Justin was saying that when we were chatting. He said it's friggin' freezing out here. I'm a little bit more used to it because I'm used to working in the cold. But yeah, it's a little bit nippy. It looks beautiful out, but cold breeze. See, we're already almost home, guys. Grimsby, like, me and Glenn live in Stony Creek, but we're right on the border of Niagara. Like, we're almost Grimsby. Funny thing is, when I first moved down south in 2000, my goal used to be to get a house out here because they were cheap. Nobody wanted to live out in the country. Oh, it's out in the city. There's nothing out there. Now it's more to live out here than it is in the city. Like, if I would have bought an old farmhouse or something back then like I wanted to do, woo, that was my dream, to buy a big lot, like, because they were cheap back then, guys. I could buy a big old farmhouse with a lot of property. I would have security fences up around it, like the big tall fences, and just do whatever you want. Like, crash up cars, have smash up derbies. I would love that. That was my dream. I wanted to get a big property and just have me and my friends buy old junkyard cars and just bash the shit out of them. And then do it again and again and again. But didn't happen because of the cost of living. Everybody from Toronto coming here. For anybody just tuning in with this Ecto-1, the story is it was a deal of the week. Marketplace, of course. The deals there's so many deals out there, guys. As long as you keep looking, most of you guys are now believers because I've showed you this is not a fluke. When I first started out, a lot of guys thought I was just fluking. This isn't fluking. You put the work in, you're gonna get it. That popped up as soon as I opened Marketplace one day. Actually, no, I was wrong. I was looking for a different car for somebody else, and that popped up. And the way it was listed, I guess he didn't have the proper keywords or something like that. Crazy thing is, he had it listed for $140 first, which is still a steal for that car. It was listed for a week, no takers, and he lowered it to $125. My friend Eric, I think, paid $250 for his, but that was shipped, either $2 or $250, and that's you know, I didn't consider him to be overpaying because that's about the mark, right? I just got lucky because somebody didn't care about making markup on it. Like, there are people that just want their money back, or maybe to make a couple bucks too. They don't just buy it for the investment. Like my Auto Art Bullet for $100 sealed in the box. Mint condition, $100. I had to drive out of town. But that guy, it wasn't that he didn't know the value. It wasn't that his brother died and left his collection and he didn't know what he was doing. He was a collector. He said, dude, I got to enjoy it for years and now I'm making $20 off it. He said, basically, I got paid $20 to enjoy it. You know what I mean? So some people look at it like that. Not everybody's into it to try to just gouge each other for money. And that's a good thing. Usually I'm trying to get out from around transports like this, but I'll just stay tucked right here. Right behind him. I got a van tucked behind me. Now the van's going around me. We're almost home, guys. You know, it's funny, we just passed Casablanca Boulevard. Oh, by the way, anybody that doesn't know, Tim Horton was killed on this stretch that I'm on right now. QEW Niagara, this is where Tim Horton was driving a Di Tommaso Pantera stupid fast. And he was, I hate to say it, Canada's most famous drunk driver, and that's why they sealed the records for 30 years. And then when they released the records 30 years later, we found out he was drunk. But I guess at the time, there would have been a lot of outrage, maybe. Because well, no, there wouldn't have been. Back then, it was a lot more common to drink and drive. A lot of times, my father told me a story. He got pulled over with his friends, young, in their 20s. And the cop let the one that was least drunk drive. So it was different times back then. There's speculation that Horton was running from the police, the OPP, Niagara. He wasn't. What happened was he went through Burlington and he was driving so fast that a lady went to a payphone because there was no cell phones, obviously, and she said, there's a guy driving dangerously quick. A cop caught sight of him, and by the time the cops started trying to pursue him, he was gone. He was so far ahead he didn't even see, and the cops in the cars they were driving back then, they're not keeping up to him. So he wasn't even aware of anybody behind him. That's the one thing I'll say, he was not running from the cops. But interesting piece of history about this highway. He was just going too fast. He was doing about 160, went around a corner and couldn't make the corner. Fruitland Road, 5 kilometers. That's our exit, guys. Almost home. See, sometimes you got to take a little trip to get a grail like this. I drove almost to Barrie, I think it was, to get the Auto Art Bullet. I drove to Brantford to get my Charger, the Bullet Charger, the nice Authentics one, non-licensed. And Dave drives out of town all the time to get deals as well. So, as long as you're not driving too far, because gas comes in, the gas expense comes into it as well, too, right, guys? Don't forget that. Gotta pay for your gas. Get over in this lane for our exit. Thinking of dropping by Wally on the way home since it's on the way, but I don't know, this time of the day, but you never know, maybe if we're driving by it, guys, we'll run into Wally and see if anything there quick. Because I've said before, nothing this time of the day. Just to give you guys an idea of the speed of this highway, I'm in the slow lane doing 120. And there's cars that are, like you see the fast lane over there, they're blowing us away. And there's a guy right up my butt, and I'm going 10 kilometers over. He can go around if he wants. This car, believe it or not, it's excellent on gas, and as much of a piece of crap as it looks like, I change the oil every 5,000 kilometers. Synthetic, runs like a top. Good on gas, but if you get on the highway and start tromping on it, that's when it starts gurgling back fuel. Just starts chooching gas. We got a cop at OPP over there. It looks like a ghost car got a guy stopped. Springtime is when they're out looking for cars for safety stuff too, so that's why you gotta watch it. Yeah, ghost car. We'll get away from him quickly. That would be my luck, guys. Just about, like, drove it for months and months and months. Had cops, you know, get behind me, typing my plate in. As soon as they see everything's good, they leave me alone. Finally, I pulled over months later. That would be my luck to days before it's being fixed to get nailed after I bought all the parts. Eh? That's the kind of luck I've had lately. We are back in Stony Crizzle, and I just seen a box truck go by this intersection, guys, and it was just chooching blue smoke out of the top of it. Like, you would not believe the amount of smoke coming out of that thing. Cops out everywhere. He doesn't get stopped though. But yeah, he had a ton of smoke coming out of that. Wow. Can't wait to get home to get into this, guys. You know what? I think I'm gonna hit the NOS.
Stony Creek is a beautiful little suburb of Hamilton. It's the home of Retro Collectibles and the Cowie Diecast Museum. Several 905 members also live here. Unfortunately, there are some people here that have lots of money who think their shit doesn't stink. Well, I can confirm Neil's shit does in fact stink. I had the misfortune of using the washroom after he walked out of it. Remember when Retro first moved in? Somebody called the police on him within the first few days for walking to his car to get something at 3 o'clock in the morning. I guess the thought was, oh, that guy has tattoos and a goatee. Must be up to no good. Little do they know that Retro has been a goatee enthusiast for years. You are now approaching the Retro Collectibles compound, aka Cowie Diecast Museum.
Okay, we made it back to the Cowie Diecast Museum without being under the radar of the law on the highway there that was scaring the crap out of me. Check this out, you don't see this often. Doing a photo shoot last night. Glenn wanted some vanishing point cars. So we got 4 different examples out. First one is the OG dirty version Ertl. Second one here, that would be the Highway 61. There's the green light, and there's the original Ertl with the white molded mirrors. That's the clean version of the dirty version. Technically, this guy here, the green light, out of all 4 of these, technically, this is the one here from the 1971 movie because it's got chrome mirrors. Is that enough to stop me from getting the other ones though? No. Because I'm okay with the white molded mirrors. I cannot wait. Okay guys, let's get in. Somebody unannounced banging at the door? Who could that be?
He's like a butterfly flapping his wings deep down in the forest, man. They're gonna cause a tree fall like 5,000 miles away, man. And ain't nobody see it, nobody don't even happen. You don't need
nice try. So guys, that is a bit of a grail piece to me, I'm not gonna lie. It's one that I thought I would never own or might not ever own. Sadly, it's not full 1 of 18 scale. If you want a full 1 of 18 scale one, you got to go with the Hot Wheels Elite or one of the new ones coming out. I believe those are 118 or bigger. But yeah, what makes this so hard to find, guys, is it's numbered like that, like the National Lampoon's car. And it's not BS that they're limited because you just don't see them for sale. Like, I think this is the first one of these I've seen on Marketplace, believe it or not. So the only thing wrong with it, guys, it is actually still sealed. The only thing wrong with it is it was in a storage locker and he had weight put on it. But as you guys see, you guys know your stuff. That plastic did not get creased somehow. So I can fix that box, mint, mint, mint. I'm gonna get the car out of here, put some weight on that from the inside, flip it upside down, be good as new. But very cool looking box, has some film strips from the movies. Slimer looks identical to the Ertl one, but since I have my Ertl one out, we're gonna compare them. Good thing about this though, guys, is the newer stuff like Greenlight, Auto World, stuff like that, they're getting out of and got out of the bases that you screw cars on. Most of the modern cars, you can get them in these plastic trays that slide out. They're meant to go in and out of the box. So that Slimer there is not blistered in. You could take it out, display it, put it back in. Love that kind. Just show you guys the back of the box. You want to know how I knew it was numbered ahead of time too, guys? Couldn't find much info online. I found a dude unboxing one. I think it was an older video. And when he was holding the box and car up, I like paused it at the right moment. And I seen the number on the bottom of the car. Mine is only number 738, but I don't know how many of these are made. If anybody knows how many of these they made, let me know in the comments. So I love Ertl, guys. I love Ertl to pieces, but in this case here, my ideal dream for the Ecto-1s, I would love to have this one here and the full 1 of 18 scale Hot Wheels Elite. I would love to have a Hot Wheels Elite with that one. Usually one of each car is good for me, but in this case, I would like to have those two. You guys know I would love to have those newer ones that I think it was Tomy made one. They did a bang up job on those. They were pre-order. I think they were bigger than 1 of 18. They're coming out with so much stuff, guys, now it's hard to keep up. And I usually miss them, but didn't miss that guy. Guys, we are super excited about this. Like I said, it's one that I thought would never be in my collection because people want stupid money, like $250. To me, that's a lot of money. So the back says, who you gonna call? Help save the world from an otherworldly takeover with this amazingly detailed die-cast replica of the original Ghostbusters Ecto-1. Fitted with highly detailed gadgets and gizmos, this amazingly accurate die-cast replica is sure to catch even the more ghastly ghouls than ever. We're proud to add this iconic vehicle to the Silver Screen Machines lineup. It's sure to conjure up great memories from both movie fans and die-cast collectors alike. And it boasts opening doors and hood, detailed engine, steerable front wheels, and precise accuracy. So we also have the original Ertl that I have up on the main floor. We're going to compare the two of them side by side. So guys, I don't believe it's ever out of the box. I can usually tell by the tabs. The box had some weight on it. Nothing creased though, so I can fix that. I already undid the tabs, so I wasn't fighting with it on screen. I gave the tape a slice. Now this is a Marketplace score, a deal of the week, guys. If you're new to the channel, the goal of this channel, the mission statement, help build your dream collection on a budget. This car, I got it for $125, and I paid $25 out of pocket because I sold my original Ertl Ecto that has the box and everything is in mint condition. Sometimes you see a great deal and it's between paydays, guys. That's when you got to kind of hustle and move and be assertive and make it work. Sell stuff that you love less. Some smoking deals on Marketplace, guys. If you could see these in front of me, I put them on the screen there. I got a question for you guys, though. The guys that have been collecting longer than me. Ever seen this? I don't care how rare it is. I would never pay $700 for a Jada anything. But I will say I've never seen it before. It's a rare card because I've never seen it. Any of you guys seen it? Any idea why that guy thinks it's $700? Like, I know that you don't see many of them around, but just what's special about it, I'm wondering. So this, yeah, it's still got the original tape holding it even. So this box, guys, is an easy fix. What I'm gonna do is put it upside down with some weight on it. And yeah, thankfully that is 100%. I can make that mint again. Wow, guys, we did it. We're gonna put this side by side with the Ertl Ecto. Again, I love that they make the new style stuff. The companies that are doing it, they're putting it on trays. So they're made to take in and out of the box without damaging everything. The original Ertl Ecto, like I said, Slimer was in a blister. I took mine out of the blister. Luckily, I kept the blister and it came off in a way that if you wanted to, you could reattach it with glue and I don't think you would even notice. First, we'll take out Slimer and we'll put this plastic aside. The little plastic thing that holds him in the box. Because you know we're going to be displaying this Ecto. And the one good thing that it's not one of 18, guys, it'll fit into my Burpee cabinet. If you have a Burpee cabinet, one of 18 scale Ecto-1 will not fit. So we're going to compare this with the original one in a few minutes. Pretty sure they're going to be the same though. Wow, guys. Okay, so getting the gloves on for this one. And again, guys, anybody that knows how many of these they made, let me know. I hate when I love when companies put numbers on the cars, but I hate a lot of them don't put how many were made. So it's like, okay, it's this number out of how many, you know what I mean? So the original tape still holding it. Yeah, this has never been out because that's the original tape. Yeah, definitely hasn't been out. Yeah, he just a guy that just wanted most of his money back or thought that because of the dent in the box, it took huge value off it. And I mean, the box is a lot of the value, don't get me wrong, but that's a totally repairable box. But there would be people out there that would probably be trying to get him to come down in price because of that box. But he had it listed for $145 for, I think it was, for a while before I noticed it. I'd have pulled the trigger at $145 in a heartbeat, guys. So that goes to tell you how happy I am with this deal. If I seen this at $145 or $150 even, I would have taken it. And again, when I pulled the trigger on this, I was broke, so I had to make it work. Glenn. And what I like about this too, the original Ertl, not that it was a big deal, guys, but you had to put all the pieces on it when you got it. I think this is heavier than the original Ertl. This one comes all together, ready to go. Turnkey. Still got that. Keep, and to new viewers, guys, new collectors, keep everything. Those little plastic piece that was covering the nose, keep it. The little plastic moldings, keep it. You want to keep the box as good as you can because the box makes up for 25 or 30% of the value, at least. So, front wheels turn. I would have been like, what the heck if they didn't turn? So the back door, guys, so this is supposed to be modeled after the Ertl. That's why I'm so baffled that apparently this is smaller than the Ertl. But we're going to see. The back door of the Ertl is one of the things that ticks me off because it doesn't open all the way. It doesn't have a special hinge. And I don't think this does either, but let's have a look. Good thing about the Hot Wheels Elite one, guys, is I believe the door does have the special hinge. And it's got the stretcher. Yeah, no, door does not open all the way. As far as she opens. Same as on the Ertl. But we're going to have a really good side-by-side with this in the Ertl. See which one looks better. Okay, so what doors open? Any of these side ones open? Side doors
the front one
do not open. Oh yeah, the front door is open, but not the side ones, I don't think. No, I don't think so. But I don't think they do on the Ertl either, but we'll have a good look around. And you know we're gonna get good close-up, lit-up shots of the interior and everything, guys, on the patented Retro Collectibles Look-See set. So I'm wondering if I'm loving this because it's a low number or if it's going to smoke the Ertl one, but we're going to see. We're going to see. You guys know I love Auto World Silver Screen machines.
The back one opens because I can see the tape along there.
Oh, it does look, because I had it open already, buddy.
Oh, did you?
Oh, that's not tape here. That's
okay.
The way the windows look.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's a clear strip so they could see out of it or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, now the engine bay I'm curious about. It's got the radio and everything in there. Seats look good. It's got more stuff in the back than the Ertl. So the engine is actually wired. It looks very basic, but it is actually a wired engine. We're going to get better shots up on the Look-See set under the better light. And we're going to compare it with the Ertl Ecto, guys. Regular hinges, but it opens and closes beautifully, even though it's a regular hinge. These doors open nice and clean, too. Yeah, the back doors are sealed. Let's have a look at the bottom of this, see if anything's special. So no turning drive shaft. I didn't expect it to be, but there is that number. This is number 738. Does look a little more detailed than the Ertl, but you know what we're gonna have to do, guys? We're gonna have to give this guy its day in court and really have a look. The little parts that are on the top of it, like the green tank and that, those look a little bit more detailed. Here's the front of her. It's got a plate on the front and not the back, but I think that the other one's like that as well. Okay, guys, there's only one thing left to do with this. It's the moment we've been waiting for. Time for court. Let's go. Well, there she is, guys. Moment of truth here coming up. Got the other Ertl standing by, the other Ecto, the Ertl standing by. We can already see differences sticking out, like the tube down the side of the car on the Auto World is blue, and on that one is black. So there's definitely visible differences. We're gonna line them right up for the size though in a couple minutes after we have a close-up of this. Okay guys, we're gonna start at the front of the car, have a look at the hood, and then we're gonna work our way back. Not a huge difference, but there is an improvement over the Ertl because it's got some wiring in there, more details. And again, we're gonna look at them both side by side, engines too. Giving you guys a real close up. They did a good job with the lights and everything. So that's the one thing that really sticks out right away, catches our eye, is the blue thing. The windows are different. They're tinted and they have the strip down the middle. That's how you could tell in a photo online if it's an Auto World or not. Look at the windows. No special hinges for the doors or anything, guys, but I will say they open like butter. They feel high quality even though they're the basic hinges. There we go. There's that right across shot from the passenger side. Little trick, guys, I've been doing is I'll open up both doors because it lets more light in. Just a little trick for any of you guys taking pictures and that. Sadly, these side doors do not open. You can see some equipment inside. There's her butt. I think it's going to take amazing pictures. And of course, you know we're going to get the figurines out that go with it perfectly, the plasma pack. Even though you can't see right inside, they still don't skimp on details. That's what I like about Auto World. Details even where you can't see them. I love Maisto, but for example, the cheaper, like the entry-level cars, the discount cars like Maisto, they concentrate on where you can see. So if this was a Maisto, it would probably have nothing inside because you can't really see inside. Or so they think. Moment of truth, guys. Time for court. They're both on the docket. Now, is the Auto World silver screen machine, does it got the bang for the bucks that you spend? Is it that improved over the Ertl to spend the money? Or should you just save a few bucks and go with the Ertl? First thing we're gonna do is compare the size of them, guys. Side by side, then we're gonna look at the details. So guys, these cars are identical in length. They're the exact same length. Exact same length. Now here's where it gets strange, guys. The Ertl on the right gives the illusion that it's a hair wider than the Auto World silver screen machines. Just a hair. But I don't know, guys. They look pretty close to me. Yeah, they are very close, guys. I tried to measure them from the bottom. They're hard to measure because the doors have that curl, like they kind of curve outwards. But they are so close. The only reason I was measuring them is I had my buddy that collects all this stuff. He told me that the Ertl was noticeably bigger than the Auto World. And I was like, that is weird, because I thought that the whole idea of Auto World silver screen machines is they take the older casting and improve on it. Like I couldn't see Auto World just making a whole new Ecto casting. I don't think they did. I think it's the same size, guys, personally. It does give the illusion that the Ertl's a little bit wider, not longer, wider. But I don't think it is. I really don't. I think they're the same size. Put it this way, if one of those is bigger than the other, break out the measuring tape and start really looking, because you're not going to notice it just side by side like that. They're so close. Okay, I know I got bad eyes, guys. Glenn has the eyes of a hawk. Like if I lose something on the ground and can't find it or something, I get him and he walks in the room and spots it, you know what I mean? he was just looking it over. He doesn't see like any difference either. Like he said, there might be, yeah, like he said we could measure it for height if you want, but I'm looking at it and they look the same. And he doesn't see anything. Like he said, they're about the same. So, okay, we're gonna really compare now. So on the right is the Ertl Joyride, the original. On the left is the Auto World. You can obviously see a difference in the grille. Now, the plate, Glenn noticed that the plates were way different. That's the movie accurate one, that one there, guys, because I don't even gotta check. If Auto World put it on there over this one, then that's the one that was in the movie. This one has a blue searchlight. The Ertl has a clear searchlight. Glenn also noticed that difference. Yeah, that's the same casting, guys. There's no way. Like, look at the hood. How similar everything is. Like, they made little changes and stuff, but you could even see, like, that's the same hinges. Like, it's... Wow. That's the Ertl, and that's got a couple wires in it. I don't remember it looking like that, the Ertl. So this is the Ertl. And that's the Auto World, guys. Wow. The Ertl looks a lot better than I thought. Now, is it movie accurate? I don't know. I don't remember if they raised the hood and looked under the hood in the movie. I'm not sure. I remember when he brought the car and listed all the parts it needed and that, but it's been a minute since I've seen it. But that's a big difference. I don't know, guys. Anybody that has the Ertl Joyride, so far it's not, the Auto World's not blowing it out of the water like I thought it would. Now, I'm still going to prefer the Auto World over the Ertl because it does have little changes that I know are more movie accurate. And it's numbered, like it's more of a limited edition. But I'm just saying, if you have that one by Ertl, don't kick yourself for it. And don't, like, to me, I wouldn't spend hundreds more to get the Auto World with what I'm seeing right now. Wouldn't. Like, if the Auto World one was, let's just say I couldn't find one for under $250 and I still had the Ertl, I'm keeping the Ertl. Like, the only way I would have upgraded it was if I got a deal, which I did, right? But yeah, I think the Ertl's well done. It might not have the movie accurate details, but it looks great. Okay, guys, so we will look up top at first. On the right's the Ertl. The siren's a little bit darker of a blue. It's got the same looking metal. Actually, the metal's a little bit different on the siren. Darker color blue on the Ertl though. Now, the big difference with the Ertl and this too is this one does not have that satellite dish on top. Different colored tanks, like the one has a green tank, the Ertl has a yellow tank. And I'm inclined to believe the green is accurate because usually when I see Diecast Ectos, that part is green. The framing or the silver framing and stuff like that, black over here. So yeah, you do see differences, guys, and I believe the Auto World will be more movie accurate, obviously, because that's what they do. So side by side, guys, you will notice a big difference in, they use different shades of the colors, it looks like, because this one is a brighter red for the Ghostbusters symbol, the fins and everything. This one's a darker red, darker fin. The Auto World, a way to tell online if it's an Auto World silver screen machines is by that strip of clear on the window. See the tinted windows? It's got the strip of clear down the middle. This one doesn't. This here, black. This, blue. So if you see one loose online and the person's not sure what it is or anything, you can tell. That's how I found my $100 silver screen machines General Lee, guys, by knowing what car it was. I seen it loose and General Lee, and then I looked and seen the rims. And I was like, no way. Okay guys, remember how this looks here. Auto World, right here, Auto World Silver Screen Machines. Ertl Joyride Ecto-1. Not terrible, but the Auto World definitely has more detailing. Okay guys, here's a really good look. This is the Auto World Silver Screen Machines from across the passenger way here. Remember how it looks. Here is the Ertl Joyride Ecto across from the passenger seat, guys. It is losing the battle, but not by leaps and bounds like I thought it would. Like, this is holding a pretty good account of itself over a way newer Auto World Silver Screen Machines. Something big that I missed too, guys. So the Auto World here, see that tubing coming down the side of the car, silver tubing? This one, it does have the tubing, but the tubing's black. I was just gonna say it doesn't have the tubing. But the Ertl, see that little warning, keep clear, ectoplasmic residue? I kind of like that on the car. Nothing like that on the Auto World though, but that tubing, that piping, looks way more detailed. So at the end of the day, guys, that's what you're paying for with that Auto World Silver Screen Machines Ecto-1. It's not bigger, but it's got a lot more of the finer details. I guarantee you it's going to be more movie accurate. The changes that you see on that car, it's different because they made it like the movie. Yeah, I think they did a great job. I love it. But the Joyride, don't throw it out in the garbage and go buy an Auto World for $300. I think the Joyride held a pretty good account of itself. So the Joyride did a lot better than I thought it would. The Auto World Ecto-1 surprised us because it is actually the same size as the Ertl. And it does have some stuff that the other one doesn't have. It's got a lot more finer details, like even the little hose ends and everything like that. The different plate on the front, guarantee you that's stuff from the movie, guys. I'm just gonna get set up, guys. You know what time it is. It's time for court. You know what time it is already. Glamour shots time. So I'm gonna get that set up for you guys and ready to go to see this thing looking at its best and get a couple pictures of the two of them together to add. In the meantime, guys, a word from our sponsors.
Can anything stop the animal? The animal. It's a big, powerful 4x4. But when the going gets tough, it uses its claws to climb over anything that gets in its way. The animal. The animal. Can anything stop the animal? The animal. The animal, clawing its way to the top. The animal, each sold separately, batteries not included. New from Galoob.
What are you still waiting for? Let's go. Glamour shots. Guys. Even though the Auto World Silver Screen Machine is definitely not a full scale like you see beside the Ertl Ecto, which is actually one of 21, it's a lot more detailed. Look at the Ghostbusters symbol. That gives the illusion that one car is a lot different size than the other, because I thought the Ertl was actually bigger. But the Ertl is one of 21 scale, so that being that close, but you could see the finer details, guys, the inside and stuff. I will say the Ertl had a good account for itself though. Oh guys, boom! Well guys, you know what time it is now. Does that blow the Ertl out of the water? No. Does it beat it? Yes, because it's limited. It's got that limited number. And it does have those screen accurate details that Ertl missed. Would I take back the deal I just did or cancel the deal or not do it if I could right now? No. I would still grab it, still do everything the same. I think the car is awesome. You guys know I'm a big fan of Ertl anyway. One thing I loved about the first Ecto-1, or the Ertl Ecto-1, the first one I had, this guy, is the box. I thought they did an amazing job on the box, really eye-catching. yeah, I still got love for that car. And if any of you guys have the Joyride, don't fret, because it's still a cool car and it's still one that's going up in value. And don't forget, guys, if you haven't done it already, get your butts over to the Canadian Diecast Expo Facebook page or Instagram, because yours truly, Retro Collectibles, is an ambassador for that awesome 3-day event that's going to be happening in Toronto. You're going to get updates from me, any major updates coming out, but if you follow them on Instagram or Facebook, or check out their website that I'm going to put right here at the bottom of the screen, you can keep abreast of the new news that way as well. If you like movie cars, don't forget about that Toyota pre-order that's out today. They still had some available when me and Glenn, as of this taping now, it's probably 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock at night. There's still some available, 2,500 limit, guys. Now, there is a glitch with the website. It screws you around with the postal code, stuff like that. You got to play with it. Took me about 15 or 20 minutes to put my order through. So if you're having trouble, you're not the only one. Just keep playing with it, keep trying. I will put a link in the description for that pre-order. And as always, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This was a deep dive, if you will, on the Ecto-1 1 of 18 scale. That's really 1 of 21 scale for anybody that wasn't aware of that. If you want the full 1 of 18 scale Ecto-1 Hot Wheels Elite, my dream one is the Hot Wheels Elite 30th anniversary. This guy with the figures, but oh boy, that's not cheap. Being it's an anniversary piece that had to be special ordered, I'm betting I'm not going to find that for $50 on Marketplace. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Glenn's eating Jug Up. I want to eat Jug Up. I'm starving as well. Do Retro a favor and smash the like button for me. That way I make these hour-long deep dive videos, and sorry about that. Takes me forever to edit them. While you're at it, make sure you hit the bell notification. That way you know when I'm going live, whatever I'm doing, if I'm going on a toy hunt, you guys are aware of it. And the most important thing, guys, is always, it's always the most important thing, guys. You guys are Retro Collectibles. So keep yourself safe, always hunt around, and happy hunting.